Good morning. It's Thursday, August 17th. And I have a little keepsake of lessons that I have learned in life and over probably 25 years. And one of them that comes back to me from time to time is just because I can doesn't mean I should. And that means I get myself in trouble sometimes. I do too much, or I don't know what my priorities are. And we all do that sometimes. We kind of get into a situation where we're taking on too much or doing too many things or whatever. Well, there's a Bible verse that's exactly says the same thing. It's First Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12. And Paul is saying, all things are lawful for me, meaning he's been saved and he knows he's going to heaven. But all things are not helpful. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. So, maybe you're doing something, prescription drugs is a good example. You're taking prescription drugs, and it's helpful until it becomes not helpful, until it becomes where it's controlling you. And eating, there's nothing wrong with eating, enjoying your food, but if it becomes an obsession, or anything that becomes an obsession, where it's taking over you and it becomes where it has power over you, it can be work. If you work so hard, you don't have time for anything else. That work is now your God, basically. And that goes under the category of worshiping other gods. That we want to make sure that we're always looking to Jesus and kind of checking in with him and seeing, are we going on the right path, or are we going on the wrong path? Are we doing too much, or are we doing what we have to do? Just kind of, it's a very good verse. All things are lawful for me. Once you've been saved, you're going to heaven, unless you deny Christ or something like that. But you're saved. But not all things are helpful. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. And he does bring up food. In the next verse, he says, food's for the stomach and stomach's for food. But God will end up destroying both it and them anyway. And, and then he talks about sexual immorality. The body's not for sexual immorality, but for the Lord, and the Lord for the body, because we are the temple of God. And so, yes, we can do all kinds of things, but we have to ask ourselves, is this helpful? Is this our priority? Is this something I should be doing? Just because I can does not mean I should. And yes, I have a friend that reminds me of that quite often. So sometimes we need to be pulled back. So just kind of think about that, and don't take every single thing on. Just do what you're led to do, and what you know is right, and what you know is good for you and helpful. So you think about that, and you have a great day, and God bless you.